Protect yourself from yourself. This is perhaps the most important money management strategy in investing. Let me explain. So anybody, and I mean anybody, can make money in a strong bull market. You literally, as the saying goes, can throw a dart at the S&P 500 and your investment is going to go up quite a bit in value. And if you are halfway decent at entry points and exit points and employing a stop and managing that stop, you can make a whole bunch of money in a bull market. But here's the difference. The beginners, medium level investors, and actually probably most expert level investors, what happens during the bear market? They give it all back, right? Or 2/3 of what they made. Let me get in the Wayback Machine and tell you a little story. In 1999, I had only been investing for a few years. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And suddenly, the market was exploding and I made a bunch of money. As far as dollar amounts, it wasn't a lot. But as far as percentage, I had my first triple-digit year, and I was way up. And then the market crashed in 2000, and what happened? I gave it all back. All of it. Every single dollar. 2003 to 2007, there was a great 4-year run in the market. I had been studying William O'Neill and some others at that point, and I learned about chart patterns and managing risk and so forth. And again, I made a lot of money. And this time, it was quite a bit more because I was employing these different techniques. And then the market crashed with the bank meltdown in 2008. And what happened? I gave it all back again. Not as quickly as the last time, but I gave it all back. I kept trying to get back into the market, kept trying to guess the bottom. I got my money in there. I even went on margin. And by the end of 2008, I was blown up. Well, fast forward 12 years. At this point, I discovered Mark Minervini, Thomas Bolkowski, Stan Weinstein, etc. And I was getting pretty good at the technical aspect of trading. And I'd studied Motley Fool and all that, so I knew how to do the fundamentals. Well, 2020 came along. In spring 2020 through December, I had my best year ever in the market. And then the market rolled over in 2022. And guess what? I didn't give all my money back because I employed this method. And here it is. And it's really so insanely simple. It's almost embarrassing that I didn't do this. What you need to do when you're doing well in the market is pull money out of your trading account and put it in savings. So I think we're at the start of a bull market here, November 20th, 2023. Find yourself a high interest savings account if you don't already have one. And as you do well in the market, start siphoning off some of that money and just put it in savings. Now, there's a few ways to do it. What I like to do when I have a big day in the market, an unusually big day in the market, I kind of reward myself by moving some of that money, selling a few shares and moving some of that money into savings, locking it in, so to speak. But another system maybe would be to just move some off into savings on every up day. Maybe you move $100 or $500 or $50 or whatever. Or maybe at the end of each week, at the end of each trading week that your account is up, you move a percentage of the money. Maybe you move 25%, etc. Because here's the thing. Bear markets sneak up on you. And I'm not kidding. It took me a long time in 2022 to realize that the market had changed. And what I mean by that is trading techniques that work for months and months and months suddenly stop working, and you get, at least me, I have a denial period where I refuse to admit it's happening. It's kind of like a rat in a lab, and we're the rat, and you get trained to push a button and food comes out. So what does a rat do? Every day it pushes that button, pushes that button. Similarly, we learn these chart patterns, and then when we see a breakout, the breakout extends, we make money. And that works for weeks, months, even years. And then slowly, it starts working some of the time, and then it starts working occasionally. And then it doesn't work at all. But what do? The rat, we keep pressing that button. Well, that's what I do anyway. And if I did not move savings into my savings account, I would have suffered a significant loss in 2022. But fortunately, I had moved much of that money out of the account, so the money wasn't there for me to lose. What did I do? I protected myself from myself. And that's what I'm going to do right now the next few months during what I think is going to be a strong bull market. For me, like I said, every big up day, I'm going to take some of that money off and put it in savings. Come up with a similar system. Protect yourself from yourself. And hey, if you are still hanging around at the end of this video, I encourage you to get into the video description and check out the link for my Patreon. I show my portfolio and focus list. Every weekend I do technical and fundamental analysis on the stocks that I own. I show my buys and sells, and I provide a list of really good stocks to focus on in the upcoming week. Secondly, my partner is Seeking Alpha. Seeking Alpha is an amazing website that provides fundamental information, transcripts, news items, portfolios, and analysis articles. I've been using it for 20 years or so. It's really amazing. And I would encourage you to check out Seeking Alpha and the basic or premium membership link again in the description of the video. Okay, take care, everybody.